All right, guys, today I wanted to come and make a video about getting out ahead of it. What does that mean when you're manifesting? So this actually means that you have absolutely no control over your current circumstances that you're going through. And that's because whatever your current reality is, it's a buildup of all of the thoughts from this moment and prior. You have no control over the past. So that means what you do have control over and where you need to put your focus on is what are your desires that you're launching in the future? And are you focused on that? Or are you focused on the right here, right now, which is a focus on the past? My boss is so mean to me. You're focused on the current situation and your previous thoughts that manifested this. My boss is mean to me. I'm really glad he's showing me that I want to go into work and feel appreciated. Now you're focused forward. So you are either in a position of blaming your current circumstance for how you feel. I would feel better if my boss treated me better, or you're appreciating them, or you can't ignore them, appreciating them for the rockets of desires they've set off. He's so mean to me, he made me work overtime and he didn't pay me. You're focused on what is the current reality, which you have no control over, or you're focused on, hey, this guy is really letting me know that I want a steady job with set hours. I want a job with no overtime. I want a job where I get to work from home. And then your focus is there. I do want a job where I work from home. It's nice to work from home. I like to be able to wake up and have no commute in the morning. I get more time with my babies in the morning. I just get to be a little bit more relaxed in my get together. And I like taking more time getting together. I like going on, maybe even have enough time to be able to go on a walk or make myself a cup of tea that I get to drink or listen to an Abraham Hicks clips or a girl named Kelly Lunt's clip on YouTube. I like listening to her videos in the morning to start my day. I like that extra time to be able to work out. That's focused on the desire that's hatched and towards it. Okay, and so another reason why you don't want to be caught up in that my boss is so mean to me or my boyfriend isn't romantic, he just doesn't do the things I like, is that it's not recognizing the value and appreciating that contrast plays in your life. Because you need contrast for survival, right? We would not want every single person on this planet to want the same thing. I just want a wife and to go on a hike on Sundays. All the hiking trails would be jam-packed. We want some people to be going to the race cars. We want some people to be working so they can make us a sandwich if we go out. We want some people to be, just doing other things, right? And that's how we expand when we meet new people, right? I just met some new friends this weekend. One was like, hey, I noticed you wearing this. Have you tried XYZ? And I'm like, no, what is that, right? So that's contrast. That person's bringing in new information to me that I can choose to let it slide or I can choose to, I do want to experience that. I'm introducing them to another new friend. I was like, oh my God, you need to meet so-and-so. So new and contrast has a value because it sets off rockets of desires. And that boss is what allowed you to become aware. I want to be treated better. So contrast has the value in the sense that it helps you launch rockets of desires, which is what calls you forward in life. From there, it really is as simple as, are you staying focused on the current situation? Or are you more focused on the desire that you're hatching? So if you are focused on the current circumstances, my boss is so mean to me, my boyfriend isn't romantic, my parents are doing XYZ to me, every time I make money, another bill pops up out of nowhere. It's like you're wound up. And that just means that you have a lot of momentum of focused time on the current circumstance. So that means you need to stop focusing on that topic until your emotions can kind of wind down a little. And you could be at a place of, yeah, I wish my boyfriend would do more romantic stuff. Yeah, it would be nice if my boss was nicer, right? You need to just get unwound on the topic to slow the momentum down on the negative. The negative being the negative emotions and the focus that's not helpful, to get a little more softened. And then you need to focus on the new desires. And that's what getting out ahead of it means, right? So if you get wound up, you need to take the pressure off, get unwound. Ideally, you can experience contrast. Your boss comes in mean, screaming, yelling for the first time, and you'll be, if this is a one-time thing, I'm okay with that because everyone gets a little heated every once in a while, like once or twice a year. Universe, if this is a continual thing of how he treats his employees, thank you, boss, for letting me know that I want a boss who's on the upper half of the scale. I want a boss this is what getting out ahead it is. It's appreciating them for thank you for letting me know I want this. And then you have to like fill in the blank. That's pre-paving. That's getting out ahead of it. It's not putting focus on the current reality. It's you launched this desire and I want this desire to fill FEEL, feel. You have to feel into that desire. And this is where manifestation gets fun. Because some of you, that mean boss will launch a rocket of, I want a more intellectually stimulating environment. I want a more loving environment where we feel like a team environment. Some of you will be, I want a work from home. The same contrast can make different people send off different rockets of desires. So, like, fill in the blank with how you want to feel. Make like a list of 5, 10 emotions. I now know with no doubt, with absolute certainty, that I want a work environment that feels uplifting, expansive. I see career growth. I see a ladder of how I can make more money, right? You'll never get that job where they care about your career progression if you're so focused on the current reality. And so from there, you need to be aware that like new desires do take time. Especially if you're at the wound up, my boss is so mean, ugh, I have to work so much, it sucks. You got to take the time off and you got to like put your focus on the new desires. Where a lot of people get tripped up is they go, well, I thought positive focus for a day. I asked, believed, received, and it didn't bring me anything. And then they go right back to focusing on I guess I really just have to put up with this current boss and learn to love what I hate. No, you just have to recognize that the new desires take time and that it's not one day of positively focusing to get the new desire. It's after a day or two of positive focus, depending on where you're starting from, you'll start to get things like improved emotions on the topic. You'll start to get things like new thoughts on the topic that are higher up the emotional guidance scale, right? So like if you're angry in love, you'll be saying things like, all men suck, all the good men are taken, men are just a-holes, right? That you're at the angry vibration. So if you can get off the current focus of that date sucked and go, wow, that guy letting me know that he wanted like a 50-50 relationship, showing up 30 minutes late, being condescending towards women, really let me know that like I want a man who loves women, a man who wants to provide and protect, a man who enjoys female companionship and sees the value of a life partner and the companionship that it comes with. Do you see the difference of, are you focused on what is? Are you focused on the rocket of desire, the new desire hatching within you? Right? If you're focused on that for a couple days, you're not going to go from angry to happy and get the life partner immediately. But what you will get is you will get new thoughts. You will get like new thoughts. Like if you're hopeful on that topic, which is on the upper half of the scale, you'll be thoughts of like, there's some good men out there. I see some decent ones who are good and available. Hey, I'm starting to see men who want relationships now. He's definitely not the one for me, but he's a good guy and wants a relationship. Do you see the difference in those thoughts? Those thoughts are signs of alignments and are signs, driftwood as Abraham Hicks calls them, that your desire is coming in. You'll also get like new ideas on the topic. Being in that creative new idea phase does not mean it's time to take action necessarily, right? Like I'm getting new ideas in my business. I've been making more content coming out. I don't have that inspired action for like an offer to launch yet. So I'm not going to go and offer a launch. I'm going to recognize that I was focused on the current circumstance, which was my business crashed. I had to get off that topic for a while. I had to go, when I restart my business, I want it to feel good. I want content creation to be easeful. I want to enjoy making content. I want to see some nice comments when I first start posting. I want to like feel good. I want to feel appreciated for the wisdom and the value I have to offer. I focused on that for a while, and now you get to starting to see that I'm getting content out more regularly, right? And so it's not make a video, have your $50,000 month. It's make a video. Get in the flow of it. Get in the flow of making the video daily or whatever schedule you want, okay? Um, um, get in the flow of making the video. Get in the flow of letting people know about, like, my free five video series I put together explaining steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of law of attraction. I'm going to put the link down below, and I might put an end card up in the corner too, but I'll definitely put it down below. So do you see how, like, that new idea of, oh my God, I already have like a 5 video series on like law of attraction, and people loved it and it was valuable, and people used to watch that. Some people got what they needed, and I'm so glad to have helped them. And some people were also, hey, I want more of you. So those new ideas are a sign that your desire is coming. So many people will go, it didn't come in. Oh, great, I got an idea. Oh, great, I got one good thought. And they'll just go right back to where the old momentum was. And that's what's going to keep you stuck forever. Instead of pre-paving and getting ahead of it is, I like this new idea on my business. I enjoy the creative energy of my business. These new ideas, they're fun, they're expansive, they're getting me feeling giddy about my business. I want to feel giddy about my business. I want to wake up in the morning and go, oh, good, I have to get this done today. Oh, good, I get to go help XYZ people today. I do want to wake up out of bed and see like my calendar full of clients I'm going to see. I like working with clients. They like it. I like it. It feels good to feel good. All of that, you see how it's new thoughts on the topic. My business failed. My business isn't doing anything. Do you hear all of that alignment? It's where you're going to put your focus. So that's what getting out ahead of it and pre-paving is. It's okay if you can get here a day or two and then you slip back. You just, step 5, law of attraction, which my 5 video series explains this in much better detail than I can here, is, oh, it's okay. This had momentum. This one has little momentum. It's okay if I sometimes go back to this, but I can let it affect me less and less. And I can allow this one to grow. Right now I won't focus on growing this one because I am wound up in emotions. I'm just going to do soothing things. Can you soothe yourself into alignment? Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with like one thought to help out. What I hope helps is, do the circumstances in your life have to be perfect for you to be in alignment? Or can you have such a strong desire for alignment that you can then watch your reality unfold, which will either be your current reality will change, your boss will get a girlfriend and he'll be happier, or you'll start to watch the new desire unfold. So your only job is focus on the, I do want this new thing, and then alignment. And I'm also going to link to you guys my video that I've already made on what alignment is. I do have that video in my 5 video course, in the 5 like series I put together. So I'll put that link down below. You just have to like enter your email, and I set up an email system to get all the videos to you. If you just want the alignment video, I'm going to link to that too. So I hope this helped, guys. Let me know your questions. Let me know your comments. I'm happy to make videos on your specific manifestation. Just comment below. Let me know what your takeaway was on this, what you'd like me to talk about next. But much high vibes and love being sent your way for your manifestations, and enjoying life.